gonna give him 2 gold. Just like,
He takes the gold.
thanks for the time. If you happen to see someone going that way, help a brother
Miss
out.
Sarah bless you.
Thank you.
And he continues walking.
Have a good day.
Aralax, after this conversation ends, pats you on the shoulder and run. I assume you're looking for your other companion who was there the other evening?
Yeah, the blue arrow.
He's made his way to the Colosseum, has he?
Yeah, he's attempting to build renown.
I see.
Last I heard, he was going to attempt to challenge the sheriff to an archery competition. Something along those lines.
Go fetch him, please. She snickers a little bit. And one of the dragonborn behind her, who is a red gentleman, nods and immediately begins walking back in the other direction.
Thanks, Jareth.
So you guys make your way over to the mausoleum. Jareth walks back. Garrick, your time is up, and you see the same silver dragonborn woman come out from the tunnel. Excuse me, your time is up. If you could please exit or pay additional gold for more time.
Garrick goes over to his bag for a second and then walks over to her, putting 10 gold in her hand, and said, I'm just going to go for a while.
Very well.
And then goes back over to targets.
8 more hours. Up to you.
Just 10 hours of archery.
She nods and walks back in.
Nice.
About half an hour, 45 minutes after you do this, Garrick, she comes back in with a red dragonborn in a black and gold uniform. Excuse me, sir?
I actually want to see something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was in the middle of a shot.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to see. Like if it's like nat one, he turns around and shoots an arrow at him.
Yeah.
It's like that goddamn chicken all over again.
This gentleman here with the guard is requests your presence.
He finishes the shot, just casually walks over, pulls the arrow out of the target, and then walks towards the guard, and kind of inspects the arrow. Yeah?
Lieutenant Erilax and your companions request your presence with me at the mausoleum in Kellum. I was asked to pick you up, as it were.
I guess I have to go then. He walks back over, picks up his things, and as he walks by the Dragonborn, I didn't get my 8 hours, but keep the gold.
Would you like to save it as credit for another time?
I like that. Thank
Very
you.
good. You have 7.5 hours banked. What is your name so I can file it in the log?
He stops and thinks for a second. Garrick Rosenlore.
Aww.
Very good. Thank you very much.
This was a perfect chance for blue arrow and then in
good.
brackets, arrow.
Well,
you
because-
guys
with small.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen because nobody else was there.
I know.
Okay. So, Garrick, you walk out with Jorith, and it takes you guys about an hour's time to get over to the mausoleum. By this time, let's find out what the others are doing, shall we? So, the other 5 of you have made your way to the mausoleum. It takes about 20 minutes or so to get there. It's the 5 of you, Aeroax, and 1 additional Dragonborn guard.
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Jack starts walking
So-
into the mausoleum. Let's go!
Let's not do that just yet, shall we? Can you inform me of precisely what happened yesterday evening and the attack?
I can certainly try.
I can see very clearly a few piles of bones and 1 toad.
Don't mention the toad.
Too soon.
Now I
Too
feel
soon.
bad about the
From
toad again.
inside the mausoleum. Guys, there's coffins in here!
No, I was sleeping
Gas,
in one.
wait. Try and see if you can find Bree's pillow.
Looking!
Thank you. Okay, so Lieutenant, here's what we've seen. We were here. We had beer. It was a pretty good day.
It was indeed.
For some reason, we saw zombies and skeletons and people who were painted up to look like both zombies and skeletons, which was really confusing. But we kind of figured it out by following the rattling and groaning, which works better than you would think for finding a lot of things. So then they were there. And then when we tried to follow them back to where they came from, there was that toad. And also the brown stuff on the ground looked more like kind of human shaped at the time. And there was also a dude made of gas or smoke or something, but he kind of dissipated. And then we met the elf lady back there. She was being super cool and helping us fight things. And then we went down into the tombs because we were like, oh my god, what if there's a necromancer in there? And then, of course, I was in the front, as I often do. While I'm walking in there, we sent Garrick off to one side. You remember the blue dude? He went off one way, and then the rest of us went off the other. And then there was this big weird tunnel thing in front of us. And then we picked up that shield off the ground, and he seemed like he was having a pretty good time with it. So we decided to and then we kind of left because somebody said the word onkeg, and I don't know exactly what that is, but he described it as 8 feet long and with teeth on one end, and that just worries me enough that I felt like I should leave.
Jack sticks his head out. A keg with teeth?
Yeah, it's also segmented. Like, it has chitin. It's a
In
really
any
weird
case.
keg. I'm not sure how we're going to tap it.
In any case, so did the zombies seem to have a purpose in their attack? Was there a concerted effort? Did they seem intelligent?
Does biting people count as a concerted effort?
They weren't focusing on any individuals in particular.
It seemed like they were mostly going after people in the parade.
So
We
just
saw
the
the we got
crowd,
there.
as it were. Mindless undead, then. Interesting.
As it seemed.
Right.
The brown, the ooze thing? Oozeman?
Yes?
I don't know how to refer, I don't know a pronoun for an oozman. He seemed more aggressive towards us specifically,
Yes.
but that might have just been because we were the closest to it.
Possible. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I'll need to speak with my superiors about how best to handle this. For now, myself and Talira will set up a perimeter, make sure no one else can get by except for those with access, primarily meaning Delisle, perhaps you 6.
We'd appreciate that quite a much.
And with that, she looks over at you, Malaya. I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, you don't remember her? She was with us back at the tavern.
Was she?
Yeah, she likes to stand in corners.
No.
It's her thing.
You're not there, Gary.
No, she wasn't with us. We ran to her later.
She was with us the whole time.
Yeah, she was totally with us.
Guys,
She's-
Norin, roll deception.
she's been with us the whole time.
She
I am
has.
really happy I have a decent charisma score.
Bree! Your pillow's been stolen! I can't find it anywhere!
Report it to the authorities.
Very well.
Lieutenant, can we add stolen pillow to the list of possible crimes?
She rolled her eyes. Yes. And then she looks back at you, Malara. Very well. Sneaky one of you. A little disappointing you weren't there. I would have liked to have seen you. A little closer.
Oh!
Wink!
In any case, pleasure is pleasure and business is business. My name is Lieutenant Arilax. And you are?
Malara of House Araven.
It's nice to meet you, Miss Araven. In any case, the 6 of you will have access to this. You've been helpful thus far. I see no reason why you would continue to be otherwise.
It's mostly
Feel
what
free
we do.
to explore. I'd appreciate it if you informed me as to what you were doing, but until Jorith comes back with Garrick, I'm afraid that I'll need to... The 2 of us will be here sealing off the perimeter, and then once Jorith returns, I'll have the 2 of them set up a preliminary perimeter while I go talk to my superiors about what best to do. For now, the active investigation is in your hands.
That seems like a dangerous choice.
What do you plan to do? Do you have a plan as of yet?
She has
Well, I
met
don't
us,
know.
right?
Should we
Not
be doing
as such.
anything? I haven't heard any talk of recompense.
I'm certain that your services can be compensated with from the guard.
I mean, you are asking us to sort of do your job. We're just like visitors in the town.
No. Our job will be done by us regardless. We will take any input we have from you as trusted individuals, as judged by me, with the proper respect, as it were. Not to mention that because we don't have anyone here at the moment, it's going to be at least a few hours before we have the manpower to get in there and investigate ourselves. If you'd like to go ahead and do it, it's entirely up to you.
It was sort of a good thing we were here, because, we didn't say, oh, it's festival day, we don't work today, we won't save these people.
Roll persuasion, Bree.
Hey guys, I know the perfect time to attack the town. Next year. Let's be back here.
You totally
I would
nobody
expect
works.
nothing less from capable individuals than to be good Samaritans. Were you not to do such a thing, I would have serious questions about your moral character.
Well, fine. Be that way. Norn's gonna just
I lack
storm off
the...
towards the door of the crypt and manifest my pact weapon.
Oh, so shitty.
Just
I'll
start
plus 7 to that,
like-
too.
Just
I lack-
press walk my way over.
I lack the proper authority to ensure recompense regardless. I'll do my best, if you all continue to do work that assists us in our investigation, to see that you are compensated in some way, but I cannot make any promises as it is above my pay grade, as it were.
I mean, that seems fair.
Do you have any questions for me?
I mean,
I think we should get down there and check it out.
I'm sorry, what was that, Nard?
Have you heard about anything like this before?
No, this is new to me. Other than
Alright.
the others I've heard about yesterday from.
Alright, fair enough. I need to get a turn around and walk into the crypt.
Since
I'll make
Cash
my way
couldn't
back and
find
speak
the
to my
pillow in
superiors.
the local area, he just went deeper and started looking.
Okay.
Pillow.
So, as she walks away, for what it's worth, depending on when you're out of there, I am at the Breath of Ormet most every night, and I will be there tonight, should anyone be interested.
Good to
Have a
know.
good day. And she walks back. You do see Talira, as she introduced the other guard, sort of rolling her eyes at that last bit.
So this is just
Not
Not long after she leaves, Garrick and Jorith arrive. Talira informs Jorith that they are to set up a perimeter, that the 6 of you and Delisle have access to the area for now, and that Lieutenant Erlax has made her way